Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. So please like the videos, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to join the tribe. This energy is kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's confusing, but it feels kind of like, I feel like I'm wondering about something. Like I'm curious, I guess. Like what now? And okay, Winged Seer came out again, yet again, which I'm going to put it back. I just wanted to see what it was all about. So there could be something you were looking into, like, oh, I just wanted to see what this was all about. I'm going to put it back. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to look at it, whatever. But when I clarified it, it was clarified by Clingy. And the other cards that came out that I saw were, I put them back already, was moving on and missing you, like you missed someone reversed. So you're not missing this opportunity, you don't miss this person, or they don't miss you. Maybe you're aware of this, but I feel like you're aware that someone's stuck to your energy, that they're stuck to an outdated way of thinking, living, whatever. Like you probably feel them lurking, you know. There's gonna be an end to a connection here, whether you dated them or not. There's just an ending between you and someone, but I do feel like I predicted this ending. That's what I heard with this. So there could be an ending that you predicted. So maybe you knew that whoever the hell this person is to you, that whatever relationship they were in wasn't going to work out. Someone was just clung to the past. It's almost like when you give someone advice, like your friend or whatever, and you're like, oh, I wouldn't go back to my ex. Why did I just hurt my eye? I feel like I got stabbed in the eye. Anyways, it's like I wouldn't go back to your ex or to that person. Remember what happened, you know, whatever. And they're like, yeah, whatever, it'll work out this time. And you're like, no, it won't. This, and this will happen, probably because you've seen the patterns or witnessed whatever happened prior. You just warned them, like, it'll be short-lived. And then it is. This is like the I told you so energy. Whether you have psychic gifts or not, it's just sometimes we just know patterns in people, you know. But this is psychic energy, just saying. So regardless if you know this situation that's going on between someone and whoever, or between them and their ex, I don't know if that was just an example, but it's like you knew this end was coming. You knew it. For some of you, you could be reflecting on past relationships that you've had and you knew it wouldn't work out from the start, but you did it anyways, you know, not listening to yourself. But there's someone who's clingy. I don't know if they're stuck to you, if they're stuck to someone else. There's just energy that just won't, it's like stuck to you like Velcro. All right. So let's see. We're going to put that back and try again. It's time for someone to move on. And maybe you are. Or maybe this person, like if that example rings true for you, is moving on from an outdated situation. And it's like, yeah, I knew that was coming. I don't know. I just feel like I knew something was going to happen. I knew that wasn't going to work out or whatever. Maybe somebody asked you for your advice and they didn't listen. And it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. You should have listened. Yeah, something either already ended for someone or it's coming. For some reason, I just don't feel like it's you, though. Like, I don't feel like you're the one that's not listening to yourself. You're not the one that's going backwards. You could have been that person in the past. You know what I mean? It's almost like I've been there. I've experienced this. I know exactly how this is going to unfold. And someone just chose not to listen to you. I don't know who it is to you, though. And I don't know why that would be so significant. Because if it's somebody else's life and their business, you know, why is it coming up for you? You knew something was going to happen. That's just all I keep saying it. You just knew this was going to happen. You knew it. Huh. Alright. So let's move on from that. Cleanup time. You could have been clung to somebody else's energy for a reason, to help them, you know? Like, why the hell am I thinking of this, that, whatever? Why is this so important? Because I just kind of said that with that message. Like, if it doesn't pertain to you, then what's the significance of it? You could have been connected to another person to help guide them, whether they saw it that way or not, because I feel like I'm ignoring guidance. So someone didn't take your advice, they didn't heed a warning, they didn't listen to something, and now it's unfolding for them in a way that is probably unsavory. That's really what it feels like. Somebody just didn't listen. They didn't read the signs correctly. They didn't pay attention to anything. The signs are with you already. I don't know, whatever this is, it's approaching. I feel like it pertains to a relationship or family situation or something. Sweet memories. You see clearly. Clairvoyance. It's this card, I'm telling you. It's just like in your face. Maybe that's what you're going to say to someone. I feel like most of you wouldn't act that way, but you're remembering something. Like, I don't know, I feel like visions might be coming back to you, like certain visions that you've had already, certain signs from the past are coming back, in the form of a memory, even sweet memories. Okay, so the clingy energy. If you get stuck on a memory from the past, you could be picking up on somebody else thinking about this stuff, but regardless, there's a reason for it. Like, there's information within that memory. And it could pertain to that person. Number 12 or 3 could be significant. Like, whoever you're thinking of, whoever's in that memory. Like, pay attention to what the memory was. Like, how you see it. Because there's something in there that you need to remember. You're being reminded of something. It's very significant. I don't know. If this is your guardian angel, she looks a little irritated. Because maybe you're not paying attention. Or someone in this energy isn't. I'm not going to point the finger at you directly. I'm just saying. Like you, the viewer. She looks a little perturbed. Like, really? I fucking showed you this already. This has already played out. Yeah, an important end and a new beginning. It's like, I already told you. I already showed you. So maybe it's your spirit team that's going, I told you so. You just weren't paying attention. Someone wasn't paying attention to something. You're very good at what you do, whatever this is. And it could pertain to the metaphysical and stuff. I don't know. For some reason, this feels like, because I said the energy kind of felt confusing, but not really. It was more like just pondering, thinking, going over things, like wondering. I wonder if this is true. I wonder if this is right. You know, that type of stuff. I wonder if I'm on the right track. That's where, you know, just trusting yourself comes into play, because whether you're right or wrong, you know. I said that in that political video where it's like, trust yourself, no matter what the outcome is. Because in that video, there was so much more I wanted to say, but I felt restricted. I felt like I shouldn't, like, I was not really beating around the bush, and it's not really sugarcoating anything either, because I really didn't sugarcoat anything in that. I was trying to explain it in a roundabout way without coming out and being direct. And when it comes to spiritual messages, I really should be direct. Because there are a lot of times where weird things will pop in my head during a reading, you know, and if it's for other people, I'm not going to know what it is. Hell, half the time I don't even know it's for me, especially if it's just a random word or this or that. It's like, well, that doesn't fit into this, you know what I mean? But it's there for a reason. It's a sign. And some of you could be picking up on little signs like that, whether you're getting these little confirmations or not. But it's reminded me, what was it? I mean, yeah, the Trump thing, which that blew my fucking mind, but that's not minor. That was something else. This is like, why can't I think of a fucking example all of a sudden? Oh, this is a little one. Like, I don't know, a few days ago, I think it was Sunday, actually, when I did a reading, I said something about a fort is significant, and I wasn't sure if it was like a man-made fort or like, I think I said Fort Kent in that, but I was thinking Fort Knox, and the only reason I didn't say Fort Knox, I changed it, was because when I, like in a reading where we're talking about people and boundaries and stuff, it's like you can be closed off like Fort Knox, no one's getting through, and I've used that example before, so I was like, I don't want people to assume that that's what it is, even though I didn't know what the fuck it meant. I should have just said it, you know, but sometimes I don't do that, and then I go, I should have, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So there's something here that you should have said, should have done, and you wish that you could go back in time and fucking redo it, whether it's with another person or if it has to do with some fucking signs and visions that you've seen. I've shared a lot of my visions and dreams, I'm just saying. So they're on here somewhere. And if any of them are significant, go back and watch those readings that you're drawn to, whether it's the title, the image, or whatever, because I used to change the thumbnail and do like pretty pictures and crap or weird ones or whatever. And it's all symbolism. And last night I fell asleep. Okay, I didn't even finish what I was saying. So anyways, I mentioned Fort Kent, something to do with the fort. And then after I was done with the reading, I go downstairs and my kid's father's sitting there on his phone looking at whatever, and he goes, you know, they're doing a Civil War reenactment at Fort Knox. That would be so cool to go to. And I'm like, oh, that's the fort. That's why the word fort popped in my fucking head, because he was looking it up. That shit happens all the time. I'm not saying that that's significant in this, but it feels like shit like that, you know, like little confirmations like that can help you not only confirm things for yourself, but help you trust yourself more. I've said that a million times, but it is hard to truly believe in the things that we sense and feel, especially when it makes no sense. You know what I mean? It will in time. There's something you need to remember. I don't know. There's something you need to remember. Don't allow history to repeat itself, for one. But you predicted whatever this fucking ending is. There's an ending here. It doesn't feel like a very pleasant one either. But whatever it is, it has to happen in order for this change to occur. Because it's like brighter days ahead. I don't know. There's some ending that you are aware of, even if you don't think you're aware of it. Oh, and going back to like older videos, whether they're mine or a different reader, whoever you're drawn to, because it doesn't matter who it is, if you're like pulled towards something, there's probably a little nugget of information in there for you, no matter if it's just someone like creative content, even, because we can get signs through that shit too. But anyways, I fell asleep to some old videos of mine from like 3 years ago, and I had some really crazy vivid dreams last night. They're not significant to this, but I was actually talking about that in one of the videos that I rewatched a few days ago, because I was drawn to that. And I said that. I was like, I had fallen asleep listening to, I think it was one of my own videos. And I'm like, oh, I haven't done that in forever. And I had done that the night before without even, before I even rewatched that video. And I was like, weird. You know, and then I did it again last night. And it was a total accident. I just fell asleep. But messages came through. I don't know why I want to tell you that now. Messages came through, and I don't know why I want to tell you that now. I don't know, maybe some information came to you or came to another person. I could have read something. I was like, I don't know why I want to tell you that now. I don't want that. Let's see. What are these signs and stuff? There's just something that you're being reminded of. It's like you're being, I can't even talk. You're being brought back to a memory or a dream or something, or even a reading, that it's significant. It's something you said that you need to remember. I don't know why, but you do. So maybe we'll find out. I feel so lost all of a sudden. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's like, what have I done here? So I don't know if somebody's upset about this ending. Like, what have I done? I fucked this up. Kind of feel that in here, but I don't know what to do. Someone's seeking guidance because of whatever this ending is. The number 9 could be significant. Give me one of these for this. Lucky. It's your lucky fucking day, I'm just gonna say. I don't know, something's shifted in this energy, but someone's on a time crunch now. It's like, I don't know, I'm down to the wire. Somebody's on a time crunch to end something. Huh. Does somebody want to make you forget what your purpose is, or what you're, like, if you had a focus, you're focused on whatever. It's almost like, look over there, that kind of thing. Trust. You really need to trust yourself. Trust in the process, but there's more with this ending. What the fuck is this? I feel like someone's trying to create an ending. And you probably knew it was going to happen anyways. Trust. I don't know. This ending feels like, okay, because with these sweet memories and clairvoyance and signs, and I'm talking about trust in yourself and all these little wins that you get, you know what I mean? Like, that you could get, your little confirmations and shit. Just trying to explain that stuff, because it doesn't just happen to me. It happens to a lot of people. I just want to be like, this isn't fair. Something isn't fair here. But it feels like whatever this ending is, I do feel like you did predict it for yourself, even if you never said it. Like out loud, because it would feel like a personal thing, you know what I mean? This ending has happened, or is happening, is going to happen. It feels like it already has. I don't know. This, whatever this is, doesn't feel like it's going on anymore. And it's something that you predicted, but it's to make you not trust yourself. But your insights, your intuition, and the signs were all pointing to this happening in the first place. Even if you never spoke about it, you never acted upon whatever. Because I feel like you think things are going this way. I've said this already. You think things are going to unfold blah, 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 in this way with whoever, whatever. And maybe you mention that. So somebody makes a choice to go, nope, and it doesn't happen. But you already had a heads up that this ending was going to happen. So whatever you were saying, you already knew that wasn't going to be the final outcome. But you never told anyone. Because it's just for you to know. So you already knew this was going to happen. But whoever made this choice to make you look bad, I guess, so you wouldn't trust yourself, they didn't know. Oh my God, that's how spirit tricks people. I'm just saying. There's trickery in here, and it feels like those mischievous little fairies are like, ooh, okay, we're gonna fuck your day up. We're gonna make you see what we want you to see. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm not talking about them doing that to you, the seer. They're doing it to the blind. Because if you think about it, if you're not clairvoyant, if you aren't tapped in, if you aren't elevated to that level, if you're not open to this stuff, basically, you're technically blind. Your third eye is blind. And a lot of people, you know, they walk around blind all the time. But if you think about it from a literal person, like blind person's perspective, like say they can't see anything, maybe they can see shadows, but they're blind, you know? And they go, what is that over there? They can't see it, but you can, because you're not blind. So you can make it up if you wanted to. You could be like I'm staring at a mirror, you know? And instead of telling the blind person it's a mirror, I could tell them that it's a picture of them. It's not technically a lie, because when you look in the mirror, it's like a picture of yourself, because you see yourself, they just can't see it. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting with this. with this redirection, I guess, Spirit could have done that. I don't feel like a reader or anyone who's in that clairvoyant energy did this intentionally. It feels like, kind of like what I said in the beginning, when you don't always say every fucking thought that's in your head, when you just know something but you shut up about it and say something else. Or don't say anything at all. But why am I using it like that? But I mean, I guess that example would be, I mean, it makes sense to me at least, where the blind person could never confirm it until it happens, until something happens. Okay, wait. Why did I say it like that? A blind person could never confirm something because they can't see. So if you're not open to it, you could never confirm spiritual messages because you don't see them anyways. Like that, it's something like along those lines. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking in friggin' circles. And for some reason, this has something to do with confirmation, like confirming things, confirming what somebody's saying. How the hell are you going to confirm it if you don't ever see it or experience it, if you don't fucking know? Basically, if you don't try it for yourself, if you don't take action in whatever direction. Somebody took action in this situation, which was a choice that you already were aware they were going to make, but they don't think that you know that that's why they did what they did. If that, I don't know, it feels like a clusterfuck, because I keep thinking of all these different confirmations, like even in your physical reality. Okay, so like a lot of you know that I'm on the carnivore diet, so I basically eat an animal-based products, and you know, I'll have pickles and stuff like that here and there if it's like low to no carbs. It just depends on my mood and what my body's craving, you know what I mean? Because I'm not gonna stop myself from having what I want when I want it at different times. It's just about moderation anyways. So I'm not like strict, but I'm trying to, I feel better when I eat that way. Not like that's significant, but it kind of is. So when I first started looking into the diet, I came across quite a few people who would explain how to do it and what they would eat and, you know, the process and their weight loss journey and all that crap. Well, there's this one dude, I think his channel's name is like Homestead How or something. I actually liked him in the beginning, but it's kind of repetitious now, so I don't really watch it anymore because I don't need to learn how to do it anymore, you know what I mean? Because I'm already doing it. So there could be a learning curve in this situation. But he was always talking about sugar and inflammation and how vegetables can cause that stuff too. And I'm like, oh, probably, you know, I never really fact checked it because I'm just like, oh, you never know. And I just knew that I felt better not eating that stuff. But I never really tested it with myself. Like, once I stopped eating sugar, because I do not have any sugar at all. I don't even crave it, don't even want it anymore. And I don't know, last night, in the middle of the night, I woke up and I wanted, my daughter got these fucking cookies. I don't know, they're called Crumble or something. And they are extremely bad for you. I'm just going to say they taste good, but holy shit. Apparently they're expensive too. I didn't fucking buy them, but anyways, I was like, oh, I'll try a couple bites. And they were just teeny bites. I took like 3 bites because there's different cookies and I just like broke off little pieces to try. And the sugar, I woke up a half an hour later because I went right back to bed and my entire body hurt, like my joints, everything. I'm like, why am I so sore? Like, this is coming out of nowhere. So I looked it up and yeah, sure as shit, sugar can cause inflammation in your joints and all that. And I was like, I guess I didn't think that it would affect me in that way because my whole life eating sugar, I felt fine. Like, oh, I must have been used to it. And now I'm not, because that hurts. I was like, fuck this. But that confirmed that claim for me because I experienced it for myself. So I'm saying that for a reason. So when it comes to spiritual messages and signs, whether it's in a reading or not, you're not going to fully get the confirmation that you need unless you experience it yourself. And not everyone can do that because most people are blind. So I want to say, trust yourself, say what you need to say, deliver whatever messages you feel the need to deliver if you're in that energy, if you do that, even if it's just for friends and family, whether you're right or wrong, because just because somebody else can't see doesn't mean that you can't try to guide them or let them know, because maybe they're the ones that will get the confirmation like when you're not even around, and you'll never even know, you know what I mean? Like, especially if something's ended, like when I've picked up on crap with my dad and other family members, like my sister too, because there was a long span of time where I wasn't talking to her either. And I'm covering this up, I don't know, I feel like I want to cover this up. Is somebody trying to hide their intuition, trying to hide something? I'm covering up my prayers. This could have been a prayer of yours, just saying. But like some of the stuff I was picking up on, oh, well, this is a good example. Like with my sister, I wrote it down in my book, and I kept saying, like, I kept telling my mom too, I was so scared of her overdosing. And I'm like, she's gonna die. She's gonna fucking die. And I didn't know that actually happened to her around the time I was picking up on it. It was around Christmas time, not last year, the year before. Yeah, because last year, it was the year before. It was before she got pregnant with the twins. And she just, I didn't know until DHS had contacted me for something completely separate and told me. And I was like, because they wanted me to answer a question like, what do you know about your sister's overdose? And I was like, what? When? And I'm going, oh my God, that's what I was worried about. And I was fearing at one point, and I wrote it down and said it on here, about carbon monoxide poisoning too. Well, she not only overdosed, but she also had high levels of carbon monoxide in her system, because at the time she was in a camper, and I kept talking about welding and steel at the time too, which makes me think of my dad, but had nothing to do with my dad. Her boyfriend was welding in the camper. So she had too much of whatever she was doing, and you don't fucking weld indoors like that. But anyways, not thinking clearly, just saying, but that's what had happened to her. But I didn't know the full story. I found out from the DHS worker, and then when we started talking, she confirmed that for me. But that was a year or more later when I got the confirmation, because we weren't talking. But how the hell was I supposed to know that that's what that was about? You know what I mean? But just because I didn't know, like, okay, I said it, I wrote it down, whatever, because I did say it on here. And I don't think I said her name on publicly, but I did write her name in the book. It's in the book. But if we never spoke again, I would have just been like, well, why did I pick up on this? It didn't happen, but it did. I just wasn't there to see it. Don't stop doing something that you love because you don't see instant results, or because not everything, single aspect of whatever you're doing works out. Like, no matter what you're doing, say there's, I don't know, we'll use arts and crafts as an example. Say you make candles, you paint pictures, I don't know, you make little doodads, whatever, and it's, you sell it all together, you know what I mean? Like you have a shop or something. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, man. And your candles are selling like crazy. Maybe your paintings are too. But these little things aren't. Don't give up on the entire thing because these little things didn't work out. You know, it's like, all right, well, I won't make them no more. What else can I do? What else can I add to it? Or can I just focus on what's important, or what's making the most revenue, basically? You know what I mean? So it doesn't just have to be spiritually speaking. It's like, don't give up on the entire idea, the whole thing, just because one little aspect got fucked up or it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on the whole thing. Something didn't fucking work out here. I don't know what it is, though. I'm very focused on that fucking ending. I don't know why. I just feel like it's because you knew it was going to happen. The letter A is significant. And, the number 16, which is also the number of the Tower card. I don't know, I feel like somebody's very confused by the signs that they're getting. Or that they already got in the past because we have sweet memories. Or just memories in general. Okay, I just keep staring at this crap. I don't know what the fuck that was. Who cares? Like, I'm not saying that this is significant here. It's kind of funny that I said that I use like a store or shop as an example because I wrote that on here. Handmade signs, big sign, shop, store sign. I don't know what the hell that's about. But beep, beep. Wait, big shop. Horn. No. Chinese food. Something significant to do with paper. That was ironic as fuck, I'm just saying. I'm like, beep, beep, horn. And it beep, beeped outside. But there's the shop sign in my driveway. It's not for me or anything, but there is. Which is kind of funny. Oh, man. Believe, and I circled believe in paper. Believe in the paper. Believe in what you write down. Believe in what you sense and feel. Whether you understand why you're picking up on it or not. And I know that I'm not the only one that writes feelings down and dreams down and channeled messages and stuff, because there are quite a few readers who watch me. And I know that you guys do that too, because some of you literally tell me. There's some... there's a significance with chills, getting the chills. And a bow. Which, I mean, a bow could have to do with withdrawals, you know, addictions and stuff, because the red ribbon, the red bow, or whatever that is a sign for, I think, addiction awareness or something, recovery. But there's, the chills, it's cold, because I drew a snowman too. It's cold. I don't know why the hell oh my gosh, I was just thinking of the hook that I drew in that book. Well, there's a fish and a hook right here. Like a chat bubble. And it's the fish is jumping out of the water into the chat bubble, talking to somebody. Like, I don't know, because I feel like whoever the fisherman is can't catch the fish because they're diving into something else. They're talking to someone else. I don't know, if somebody was trying to bait you in one direction to get you to think something, you took a totally different approach. I don't know, you didn't take the bait, whatever that means to you. Because that's kind of what this feels like with this ending. You know, shit's gonna work out this way, but you always knew it was gonna work out that way. You just didn't talk about it. There's something you said to someone that made them create this ending. They made this happen. Okay, it sounds so freaking confusing because it's making me confused just like thinking about it. But it's like working out the information, working out the kinks. That's what we're doing here. You want to see how the process works? Blah, here it is. Okay, so you knew this all along is what I want to say. How am I going to explain this more? Because I feel like I need to. Where intuitively you knew that this person or these people were going to take this action. You just never spoke about it. I'm doing Morse code for some fucking reason, like SOS. You knew this was going to happen. Even though you said something else. Because that's probably what a vision was to you. You know what I mean? Like whatever came to you, or whatever you thought, you know, whatever signs you saw, you're like, this is, blah, blah, blah. This is what's going to happen. Happily ever after over here. But because of what you said to another person, because it doesn't feel like publicly, it could be, or you spoke directly to someone. There's something you fucking said directly to someone that made this person make this choice to end whatever this is, to create this ending, because they wanted to do the opposite of what you wanted or what you said. Probably to make you not trust yourself, like I said in the beginning. But all it's doing is making you trust yourself more, because that's what you thought was going to happen to begin with. You probably just didn't trust in it. You didn't trust in the information because it wasn't handed to you on a silver fucking platter. That's what that feels like. I hope it makes sense. If it doesn't, just fucking fuck this video, you know what I mean? But click off if you don't like it. It's significant to someone, though, because someone's out there processing shit going, what the fuck, this doesn't make any fucking sense. But it does, and it has the whole time. I starred this on February 4th, 23. You do feel people in spirit. Don't second guess yourself. That's what I was talking about. Want you to second guess yourself. That's what I wrote after that with the freaking arrow. See? I don't know if you can read it because the camera, whatever. Do it today. Left forearm, pain on top. Crack the code, don't think. So don't overthink this situation, no matter what that is to you. Because not all of this is significant, but that's really weird that I said that, because I wrote everything in, you know, just letters, normal. I wrote it all in plain English. And then I wrote the you do feel people in spirit, don't second guess yourself, in cursive, which is the shittiest cursive ever. I gotta get better at that, just saying. Work on my penmanship. Call. I don't know why I feel so stressed. There's a call here. Stop talking, just listen. Call. California could be significant as well, because I'm looking at CA. Well, someone's mad at somebody. I give up, you win. That could be what somebody wants you to do, but I feel like somebody did give up in this situation, no matter what the hell it's about. It'll all work out, so don't worry about it. Don't act on impulse. I don't feel like you haven't. I don't feel like you will, because there's something's becoming very clear to someone. Oh, and then I wrote a bunch of codes and crap, which I'll look at that shit later, because I'm not going to sit here and just go over all that shit, because it doesn't feel significant right this second. I want to know more on this. Why did I flip clairvoyance around? You're not showing your true hand. Your all the cards that you have. I can't talk. You know more about something or someone than you're letting on, because they kind of feel like, I'm talking about all this. No, I'm not. Now I'm not. Which is kind of funny, because at the top of that one of those pages it said, you shh. Somebody wants you to shush it, for one. But I kind of feel like you are, to an extent. Maybe you feel hesitant to talk about certain things because somebody's intentions towards you are they don't want you to. I kind of feel like you're putting a stop to that. So if there's something you want to say, you're going to say it no matter what it is. Yeah, you're not giving up, that's for sure. You're withstanding adversity. You're going against the grain. Like, you don't like what I'm doing? Fuck you. Oh, fuck you was written in there too. If you don't like it, go. That's kind of what this feels like, because I don't feel like you're talking to someone directly. It's someone who's just, I don't know, they don't like you. They're jealous. There's Jealousy here. Set priorities. I feel like you are. The pathways. What the did I say? Look, there's the little one on this side and the big one on this side. And she's like facing, her body's facing the big coin, but her head's looking at the little one, which would be, like I said, oh, this information over here is correct. You know, getting everyone to look over there, getting the blind to look at whatever while this is actually happening. Some of you could have redirected somebody's focus, like had them you had somebody focus on the wrong shit for a reason. It doesn't feel like I intentionally lied to you or anything. That's not what this is. This is Spirit did it. It's like you need to be focused over here. Maybe not you, but whoever the hell made this ending, whoever created this ending, made that choice. It was all divinely orchestrated. Because Spirit wanted them to look at something in whatever way they wanted them to look at it. Like I said with the blind person, you know, it's a mirror. It's a mirror over there, but I'm going to tell them that it's a picture of them. And they'll never fucking know the difference because they can't see. Spirit can mess with people that way. And that's how they get you to redirect yourself or to make the correct choice, or how shit unfolds in divine order, basically. That's how they do it. Kind of like we can say whatever we want because you'll never fucking know. You'll never know. 7 of Wands. All in, determined. Yeah, you're definitely not giving up on whatever this is. You haven't. And Spirit definitely does not want you to give up on yourself. Yeah, because there's success here. Your determination is gaining you attention. You're being seen for something. Or you will be if you haven't been seen yet. But I feel like I don't know, because what didn't I say? I give up, you win. This ending is actually your success. I give up, you win. But you didn't give up. Somebody else did. I don't know what the fuck they gave up on exactly, but the Emperor. Strong leader. Well, you definitely took the lead in this situation. You'd make a very strong leader. House is shaking. I don't know. Sorry, I was up in La La Land because of it. I don't know. Just give me one of these and then I'll call it, because 43 minutes? Holy shit. I always lose track of time. Yesterday felt that way too. I looked at the clock and I'm like, it's already fucking noontime? Holy shit, where'd the day go? Something to do with air. Something that someone's saying. Or thinking. Forgotten and transformation. You are going to leave someone behind, that's for sure. I feel like if you have any good memories with this person in this situation, you'll always remember them. But that doesn't mean you have to have them around, kind of thing. Because they kind of push to the point of insanity. Yeah, because this energy was driving me nuts. Like, I'm trying to figure something out. Like, and that will drive you insane if you can't figure something out. Because there's some things that you may never get confirmation on, that you may never understand, that you may never know, and that's okay. Don't get hung up on the details of everything, because whatever's meant to unfold in front of your eyes, it will, especially if you do see. If you're blind, you're never gonna fucking see, so just forget about it. Transformation. There's manipulation in here, but someone's definitely shifting their perspective now. Spirit wanted you to shift your perspective, and I kind of feel like that's happening here. You started this ending. It's like you started this ending and I'm going to finish it. So if somebody started, these boots were made for walking, they walked right out the fucking door, right out of your life. They got the ball rolling in that direction, and now you're just going to kick it further down the line and be like, I'm out of here, because that's an ending. You started this and I'm going to finish it. That's what this feels like. It feels like a good ending, though, because I just don't think that you should be around whoever these people are, this person is, and Spirit doesn't think that you should be either. So it's like whatever choice this person made, potentially this Emperor energy, whatever choice they made or whatever, because I don't feel like it was a choice that you made. If somebody else made this choice, they chose to end something. It was divinely orchestrated, like I said, but it's in your best interest, which is why Spirit led them to make that choice, because it's probably a choice you would never have made yourself, but because they got the ball rolling and basically closed the door in your face, you felt the need to lock the door behind them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, you started this, so I'm ending it. And that's exactly what Spirit wanted you to do in this situation. So whoever's got the ball rolling, that's where that's coming in. I give up. I'm going to close the door on this. I'm going to close the book on this. You win. Yay, bravo, you win. So whoever this winner is, this winner chicken dinner, there's no chicken in their dinner. It's all rotten. They chose the wrong door, just going to say. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, somebody got tricked by Spirit. But it was necessary. I don't know, it's easy to fool the blind. That's just what I want to say with that. Anyways, I love you guys. I'm going to go because I'm just going to keep talking in circles. Things will become more clear now. I'm feeling like a pain right here. I don't know if someone's poking me or why my arm's sore just right here. Someone could have a tattoo. But that doesn't feel like tattoo pain. That feels like you hit your arm or something. Or you get a shot. Just, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a shot. It feels like getting poked in the fucking arm. Whatever that is. Love you guys. Peace.